Hello everyone, this is Sunniva and you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and welcome to another Every Game in the Collection video. Today we're up in a chair again. You can barely see me. I feel like a little commentator down in my little spot, and here is my shelf. It's gonna be a short video today because these huge games takes a lot of space, and also there's some, we can start with the one that I haven't played, U-Boat. This is a game that I've only heard of. Johannes did some research and figured we must own this game. I haven't played it yet, Johannes hasn't either, so this should actually not be here, it should be upstairs with the other games in the shelf of shame. Then we have Magic the Gathering, which I've also not played. Oh, gonna be a really fast video, this one. I haven't played any of these games. No, yeah, I have. So, Magic the Gathering, Johannes has played it a lot. He should actually be the one talking about this game because I know nothing, but you probably have heard about Magic the Gathering because it's a famous game and it is being played by many people. And Johannes, before he went into playing board games, this was the only game that he played was Magic the Gathering. So obviously it's very good. I think Johannes has it in the top somewhere list, maybe 2-player games, I don't remember. But anyways, I have not played it. Then we have The Rise of Queensdale. This is a legacy game and Johannes and I played it, just the two of us, and I think this is a really neat legacy role game. You're building a part of Queensdale. The story is not that interesting, it's cozy. You're building an empire, you're tackling problems that turn up with merchants and deliveries and stuff, and I think it's worker placement, fairly sure of that, but it's a cozy game and I recommend you checking it out if you are interested in a Euro legacy game. So then we have 2 more legacy games. Pandemic Legacy Season 1 and 2. I have a problem with these games. And the only problem is that, I have 2 problems. The first problem is that the first season is really high on Board Game Geek. It's like one of the best games ever made, apparently. And it's super high up there. I don't remember the exact number, but the reason is why this is a problem is problem number 2. And Johannes, I'm speaking to you again directly, you know this is coming. I'm so angry that you played this without me. Okay, I was a part of some of the scenarios, but I didn't get to become a part of the whole story. And okay, you're kind of forgiven because I had moved away to go to school, but you did this with Time Stories too. So the first 2, I'm rambling on here because but Johannes has probably, I think you've learned from this that story games are something that you have to wait for me to play because I need to be a part of this, because this is probably one of the best games ever made, and I can play it alone, but then I have to find my own gaming people that hasn't played it, and there's a lot of other games, and I also have played some of those scenarios I just said, so it's not gonna be that exciting. And we've played Pandemic Legacy Season 2 together, me and Johannes, and sometimes with a third person, and that was okay. It was enjoyable, but not that groundbreaking, and you can see that on the rating and Board Game Geek as well. Season 2 is way up there, higher than I would think it would be, but Season 1 is winning that competition. Okay, so the game is Pandemic, just interesting and good with the story elements. So if you like Pandemic and you haven't played the legacy version, what are you waiting for? It's perfect. Go buy it. Buy it now. Don't watch this. Buy it now. Okay, then we have Hop. This is a kids game, and we played it once or twice with our nephew, and it's a dexterity element with you have this disc thing with a hole in the middle, like a frisbee with a hole, like a ring. words, and you're like given a certain way that you have to throw it, and you have to like aim at the other player's finger or something. You're trying to like hit their finger to score a point so that you can move upwards towards the goal. And then the players that aren't involved in this throwing of this ring gets to say, okay, this was a hard way to throw it, then I'm guessing that you won't make it, or I think you will make it this time, and then you score, I think, points based on that. It's not that fun, and it's really hard. We missed 90% of the time, I think, but it's okay. Then we have Rurik Dawn of Kiev, and this was one of my favorite games from 2019. I think it has the perfect things from, what do you call it, exploration on the map games. Okay, I'll give you an example of the games that I'm thinking about. For example, Sight or Inish, or yeah, that is the two games that comes to mind right now. So it has that board feeling of control and having majority and some conflict, but also this super interesting action selection mechanic where your value of your workers make the actions better. So you have to, if you want to do an action, you have to spend a really valuable worker there, but you also, that determines the order that you get to do the actions. So I'm explaining it really poorly, I'm not doing it justice. It's super cool, go check it out. Then we have Glenmore 2. We recently did a review of this. It's also a like reprint, upgraded version of Glenmore, and this one has a lot of modules in it that you can add to the game if you want to. It brings up some interesting takes on like twists and turns that you have to keep track of. Some of them I like more than others, and I also like the improvements that they've done all overall to the basic game of Glenmore. Yeah, it's the first one isn't Glen and this is Glenmore. It's Glenmore and then Glenmore 2. Yeah, I'm getting confused. But I really like it. It's a solid game. You should check it out. If you haven't seen our review, you should do that. So this was a fast shelf. I don't think I can do it much faster than that. Okay, I had a big rumbling around here, so probably a little faster, but hey, I had to like even it out when I talk a little about those games. So here you kind of have a sneak peek on what we're doing next time. Hope to see you there. I'm Sunniva and you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.